Okay, let's try third time's a charm. I'm just gonna be, we're just gonna be taking a drive around. This is like the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center area and University of Pittsburgh. Enjoy the drive. If you come in, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. They're doing a lot of construction and stuff too in this area. We'll cut along the campus of the university. As you can see, this area is the Shenley Plaza, University of Pittsburgh area, plus the Pitt Medical Center areas. A lot of the buildings are University of Pittsburgh and the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. We're going to be going by a lot. And this is in the Oakland area of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This one building that's to your left there, that is the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall. And they have some exhibits there for various veterans and stuff. So pretty interesting inside there. And I know they do tours and stuff over the summer. We're more on the upper end of the campus. It's more city-like here. All the students are pretty much gone, except unless you're in the medical field and stuff, or they work in the hospitals. So I do welcome anyone in who may be watching. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button if you're watching the replay. And also share out if you're one of the people that are currently watching. We'll be going up around. This is where the old University of Pittsburgh Stadium used to be, but now it is the Peterson Event Center, and that's where the Pitt basketball team plays, and they do a lot of they can do concerts in there. They do their graduation ceremonies, convocation center, and then they have all kinds of athletic things. There's a food court area for the students that can go there to eat lunch. Welcome in Monarch Moments. Wow. Hey, I won't be reading the chat, but if the moderators can at least moderate a little bit. We're going by where a lot of the different hospitals and stuff are. We're on the upper end of campus where UPMC Montefiore Hospital, that's where I had my kidney transplant. We'll be going by that. It's on the right-hand side. And then the left-hand side is the University of Pittsburgh Presbyterian Hospital. And then we going down to the south side area. And I wanted to give you an idea of what the Oakland area, where the University of Pittsburgh and their medical centers are located. But the place that's on the right-hand side is where I actually had my transplants. They do kidney transplants, a lot of abdominal transplants, and then at the Presbyterian Hospital, they do more of the heart and lungs and other types of places. It's light right now. Yeah, it's fairly light. It's usually pretty lined up at this time of day, and especially when the students are in session, you'll see them walking everywhere, because there's not only the University of Pittsburgh nearby, but Carlow University, and then the Carnegie Mellon University is up by the other end. And there's one way in on Forbes Avenue, which I'm going to drive by so you could see the Cathedral Learning and where the museum is, the Carnegie Museum. Forbes Avenue is one way, and Fifth Avenue goes towards downtown Pittsburgh one way. So the only traffic that goes the opposite direction on those roads is the buses. Hello, Penguin Master. Thank you for joining. I need you and Friendly Gamer here soon. Hopefully one of these days. To help navigate the camera and stuff. And there's a lot of red lights and stuff, as you can see, because of a lot of the students and stuff, but since a lot of them have gone home. But there's a lot of medical students and stuff. But straight ahead, that's the Cathedral Learning for the University of Pittsburgh. And this is the main drag of like food, restaurants and stuff. And probably one of the longest hot dog shops in the area announced their closure. Hello, Sherry. Their closure, called the Original Hot Dog Shop, the O. It's been famous for many years. They actually shut their doors. They say not due to the economic thing they had. Their owner passed away, and then just different things going on there. But hopefully somebody will buy it. Otherwise, probably the University of Pittsburgh will probably end up buying it, because it's right on the corner of where their dormitories are. Those three round towers, those are student housing there. And then they have that straight ahead, like the smaller, shorter building, that's called the Quad, and that's also student housing. And then they have various other places, apartments, and a couple new dormitories and stuff, or residence halls. That's what I learned. But that corner right here on to the left that we're going by, that's where the Original Hot Dog Shop, and it's a pretty popular corner. A lot of the businesses there. And I'm gonna I usually go by Heinz Chapel. I'll have to come back down sometime to do Heinz Chapel, because it's actually down the next road. And once things get back open and everything, it's really nice to go inside there. And a lot of people do get married there. In fact, I think you'll get like a 2 or 3 hour window to get in there, have your wedding, get pictures, and get out, because they have the next wedding going. And then we'll be going up past Carnegie Mellon and the Carnegie Museum. This is Schenley Park area on the right hand side, the Schenley Quad area. They used to have a merry-go-round there and stuff, but now it's just like an event tent. But you can see the dinosaur right there, because that's the Natural History and Art Museum, and also the Carnegie Library, the main library. Yes. Yeah, I wanted to jump on because um, I didn't think I would be able to go live later because a lot of people do, and everything. Hello, Dances with Goofy Adventures. Yes, you're a passenger today. I'm in the Oakland area of Pittsburgh. I'm actually on my getting ready to drive home and everything, but I thought I'd take a little tour. This is the campus of the University of Pittsburgh, and then up the road a little bit is the campus of Carnegie Mellon University. And if I get back to Fifth Avenue, you'll get to see where Fred Rogers made his television show. But the museum is on the right-hand side that we just passed. Yeah, when everything opens back up, I'll be going to all the museums because I do have a membership with them. And on the right-hand side, as we're coming up, that's the Carnegie Mellon University. And it sits in Schenley Park. And in fact, I'm probably going to swing through Schenley Park here, up here around the campus of the Carnegie Mellon University. But yeah, eventually when things open back up. Yeah, I'm not in Oakland by Garrett there. We'll go through Schenley Park. And then I'm gonna have to start heading towards where I live. And this is the Carnegie Mellon University campus where a lot of famous actors got their acting degrees, and engineers and all that. I don't know if I'll be able to go down through the one road or not to get over to the park, but it looks like I can. And then when you go into the next area, it's like the Squirrel Hill neighborhood. And that's where a lot of times I drive by where they actually had that mass shooting at the synagogue. It's on the one thing. Yes. That's the thing, the Port Authority, that's our bus system. I was going to go take a right there, but the bus is there. So I'll just go ahead and go into the Squirrel Hill section, and then I'll be heading towards where I live. So you'll be getting a different view. Or I could always turn around up here to head back to where I wanted to head there. But a lot of the houses here are pretty big. I'll probably turn around on one of these neighborhood drives here. Or head through the park. Because I'm actually coming up to where Schenley Park and the golf course and everything is. So we'll go up that way. But Schenley Park hosts, if a lot of you had watched one of my videos, one of my live streams at Christmas time, that's where the Phipps Conservatory is, and they do a nice garden area outdoors lit up, and then they decorate for the holiday type of decorations and stuff. And I do have a live stream for that. This is called Schenley Park. Usually in the summertime in Schenley Park, there is a golf course here called the Bob O'Connor Schenley Golf Course, and then Phipps Conservatory. They have a lot of events. They do movies in the summertime. They have an area where a lot of the kids, a giant field, ice rink, where the track and cross-country teams run. So they do a lot of different events here. They also have a vintage Grand Prix in July. They do 2 weekends of a vintage Grand Prix where they race the the little, the sports car type of things. And I have friends that have Corvettes, and they go to the Corvette area, and it's kind of like a car show type of thing. But coming up is the Phipps Conservatory, as you can see the building there. I know last year around this time, the beginning of June, I actually did an event with Children's Hospital, help raise money and do a walk. And you walk that area of Schenley Park. And then they had all kinds of tents and stuff, vendors in this field on the right hand side here. It was fun. And after they had shuttle buses on the way back, I just walked back across the bridge here onto the campus. And this is like the Schenley Bridge, and then you can see the University of Pittsburgh's Cathedral Learning and everything. We could have headed that way and then went up by Heinz Chapel. I may end up doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn right here and then go by Heinz Chapel, and then I'm gonna start heading towards where I live. But I'm still far away from where I live though. Or to where I need to go before I go home. Hello, Griswold Family Vacation. And I know Kenzie Days will be on at 5 p.m. With her restaurant talk. Hello, Gilbert from Dane Star TV. I know Kenzie Days on at 5 o'clock talking about restaurants with Discern Dreams. I know Rob Fuzz usually does either Pub Talk or Frankie Fridays. Resort TV 1 will probably be live later. And of course, Monarch Moments later on. And I believe Shelly Starwalker. Hello, Frankie from Just Another Disney. So just enjoy the ride till I get to where I'm going. And they're doing a lot of construction here too. And it's kind of interesting here. They do have like a lot of different types of churches. If you keep going straight into Squirrel Hill, a lot of synagogues and that. But there's a church here called St. Nicholas, and they do a Greek festival. I can't remember what time of year they do the Greek festival, but I did come down one time for the weekend to go enjoy that. So it's pretty interesting. Pick on Bear. Hopefully you'll get to see a little bit of the backside of the cathedral or the Heinz Chapel that's on the left-hand side, but it's hard to see because of the trees and everything. But I do have a live stream that I did early on of the cathedral and of the Heinz Chapel, but they had a wedding that day, so I wasn't able to go inside. But one of these days I'll catch it inside, but since everything's shut down and you can't really go into those buildings. Now you'll get to see what Pittsburgh rush hour traffic looks like. Because this is one of the busiest roads, especially at rush hour. And especially when the students are in session too. That's why there's a lot of stoplights and stuff. So it's a lot of stop and go traffic along here. Sorry about that, but I'm probably going to have to end the stream because everything fell apart. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I do thank everyone for joining. If I get it set back up, maybe I'll come back on, but sorry about that because everything just fell apart on me. So I will see you all later. Thank you.